Hello everyone, welcome back to the Forest Job. You know what today is. It's the second leg of the UEFA Europa League quarter-final match against Tottenham Hotspur. It's at the City Ground and it's coming up right after the highlights of the latest Premier League game that we've had to skip over because Europe has taken priority at the moment, and indeed it was a 1-0 victory over Southampton, which we will show you right now. Okay, so there's the highlights of the Southampton match. A superb performance by the boys. We didn't let a single shot on target. Southampton had a couple of shots that were wide of the mark, but they didn't manage to trouble Newport the entire time during that match. What's this? What's this? Hang on a second. Newport to be transferred? I don't think so. A first goal of his Nottingham Forest career for Frimpong there, and it was a scrappy goal, but they all count one at the end, so that's all that really matters. Now, before we get into today's match, I'll just remind you that if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you want to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other videos, click the subscribe button, and as well the notification bell, which will let you know whenever a new video goes up. Right, now that we've got all of the formalities out of the way, shall we get into playing some football? Yes, I think that is probably what we shall do. Let's have a look at the team today then. Who's going to be... Well, everyone is raring to go. Nobody wants to miss out on this match. Oriol Busquets in exceptional form. Harrington as well in good form. I don't know whether to give Harrington the nod ahead of Hadji. I think I'll probably stick with Hadji for now, if I'm honest with you. One thing we are going to do is we're going to turn that off, the auto attack defense level. We're just going to play nice and steady and see what we can do. I don't want the AI deciding that we should go all out attack when actually I would prefer that we sit back a little bit further, you know what I mean? Right, here we go. Now, I think I may have to change our defensive strategy immediately that we start the game, because it will still be on full back and aggressive. And to be honest, when we're defending as deep as we are, one missed tackle could put us in a lot of trouble. So I think that playing slightly more cautiously will probably suit us today. So let's go into defensive, all out defence conservative. I'm of a mind to force them out wide, but they were winning a lot of headers last time, so we'll leave them in the centre for now and hope that we can get a result. So remember, 0-0 after the first leg as Nottingham Forest kick off, and they'll be shooting from left to right in this first half. Away goals do count, which means we need to win this match, and if the scoreline is anything other than 0-0 at the end of 90 minutes, and it's a draw, then we will be going to... No, we won't be going to penalties, will we? Because 0-0 is literally the only scoreline that will take us to extra time and penalties. If we win on the night, we're through. If Tottenham get a score draw or beat us, then obviously they are through. So we're going to have to keep our wits about us and try not to concede any silly goals. We do need to also balance that with the need... Oh my God, there we go. We've given the ball away. We do need to balance it with the need to score goals ourselves. So Tottenham are doing a really good job of closing us down at the moment. I thought Hadji was going to intercept that for a second, but no. And Ndombele plays it into him though, and we are going to get the ball back through those means. Oh, that's not a bad idea there. Tried stepping over the ball and letting it run past the defender, but he was a little bit too sharp, and away Tottenham come with the ball now. Lo Celso, centre of the park. He was playing out wide on the right last time. Skip plays a long one forward. I'm going to let that run on, and it will go out for a goal kick. Newball plays a nice short ball into Worrell, and away we go again. Centurion into Hadji. Tried the early ball in, but it was blocked by a defender. And it will be a corner kick, I think. Yeah, indeed it is. Not having much luck from corner kicks, to be honest with you. Oh, Centurion! Well, for a second there, I thought the commentator's curse had struck again. A Centurion rose well above the defender and got his head on it, headed it down, but unfortunately just forced it a little bit too far to the right of the post. And it goes behind for a goal kick, which Tottenham will take out to Harry Maguire. I'm still amazed that Tottenham bought Harry Maguire off of Manchester United. Not that he doesn't have his moments where he's a good player, but frankly, I'm just as astonished that Manchester United would sell him. Right, Centurion now. Will he get tackled by Skip? Perhaps not. Oh, the ball into Hadji. So close, yet so far. Tottenham player just got a touch on it, and that was all it needed. And so instead it goes out for a throw, which Centurion will receive on this left-hand side. Plays it back to Willems. Oh, my goodness me. I mean, that pass was never on. I don't know why I played it. Now Hadji harrying, trying to win the ball back. Ndombele, long one forward, Worrell underneath it, wins the header well. That ball's never going to make it. And so Tottenham get it back yet again. Harry Kane turns his man, but Worrell stuck with him as well as he could. Reguilon. Good ball into the box. Goalkeeper rises easily to catch it. So far, so good as far as Forest are concerned. Oh, there was an easy ball there, and it didn't quite come off the way I'd intended. And that one didn't either. And now Tottenham have the ball back, and they're going to try and break on us. Harry Kane. Worrell just nips him. Good defending. Got back, got his body in the way. But again, Bergwijn even maybe, I don't know. Lo Celso dinks one over the top. Now Hadji. Hadji's got some pace in him. Can he open things up for Forest here? Well, he can and he can't. Is the answer to that one. defensively, I feel like we're not too bad at the moment, but we're lacking a little bit going forward. Centurion struggles to stick with Emerson. Ball comes into the box. Willems controls it on his chest, which I thought was highly inadvisable. We get away with it nonetheless. Oh no, that was not... See, I'm trying to pass that to Zafweek, and for some reason it's decided to pass to Harry Wilson instead. I don't know if that's me not being firm enough with my directions, or if it's the AI just saying, no, I'll have that off of you, thanks. It's hard to trust it anymore, to be honest with you. In it comes. Bremer and Kane both challenging for it. Neither of them are getting there. And it goes out for a goal kick. Just going to tell the boys to start pressing a little bit further up the pitch now. Here's Willems. Tottenham are pressing very, very quickly. It's a very aggressive press from Spurs. And it's worked once again. Oh my God, and again. Good news, though, is that we're frustrating Harry Kane into taking very long shots. As the first half comes to a close, and it's been another sterile contest between these two sides. Again, Forest have not threatened whatsoever, and that's the most disappointing thing about this half. I'm going to turn auto attack on now, because I feel like we need something a little bit extra. Let's have Hadji as a support striker or a shadow striker instead of an attacking midfielder. Maybe we'll see a little bit more movement from him in the final third, because at the moment, the way he's playing, he's just very much tucked in behind Hernandez. Of course, the problem now is that Tottenham have immediately got themselves on the ball and are causing us trouble. So if we gets the break, plays the ball in, looking for Hadji, but it's not a good ball. Once again, we're let down. And we managed to win ourselves a throw-in somehow from the resulting breakdown in play. Now, Son Heung-min coming on for Bergwijn. That is something that we're going to have to look out for. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to make a likewise change. We're not going to change formation, but I am going to change formation, if that makes sense. Hernandez and Hadji are going to play alongside each other now, rather than one behind the other. It's going to give us a little bit more. And I'm just going to push Arcas and Oriol Busquets slightly higher up. Arcas can go to a central midfielder. And this may very well completely knacker the formation. But I've got to try something. And I think that by putting two up front, it might just occupy this Tottenham team a little bit more and give us a bit more room in and around them. That's a good tackle. And now away Harry Maguire is playing very high up the field. That's because they're on maximum attack, isn't it? Yes, indeed. So now we have two men up front and they have one less man in defence. So this could be very interesting if we could get the ball forwards, and we can. Over the top for Centurion. Tries to knock it into the box, but it takes a deflection. And amazingly, it goes out for a Tottenham throw, which I don't think that should have been a Tottenham throw, frankly. Oh, Hadji very nearly getting on the end of that. I don't think Hadji's going to be on the pitch for much longer, so he needs to do something soon to change my mind. Oh, Centurion's in behind the defence here. Can Emerson get onto him? Well, he can and he can't. He ends up basically just hauling him down. I'm going to make the substitution now so I don't forget. We'll take off Hadji, and I think it's going to be Nyangbo that comes on. And we'll play him as a centre forward rather than a support striker. But we'll have him slightly withdrawn so that they've got two. Oh dear, very nearly cost myself again there. All over the top. Worrell deals with it, but the header is poor. Oh, hang on though, maybe it's not. Well, I don't know what I was thinking there, but the pass wasn't exactly all that it could be. It forced Hernandez to check his run. And the Tottenham, I mean, what is that? That should have just been a flat through ball. I didn't tell him to lob it. It just seems that whenever we get a chance to break through, whenever we get a chance to make something happen, something untoward happens. And again, you have to ask yourself, is that us? Is it me? Or is it the AI just deciding, nah, you're not going to get anything out of that one, mate? Worrell with the header. It's a good header. Busquets, oh, he just sells him a little bit short, doesn't he? Worrell's been pulled out of position, trying to win the ball higher up the pitch. Well, it works out for him in the end. And now Wilson on the counter-attack. Oriol Busquets in the middle. Yangbo making a nuisance of himself, but he didn't separate his run from his marker. And we're going to put this out of play, are we? No, we're not. Arcas. Still Arcas, you know. He's still got the ball. Willems. Into the middle. Oh, it's gone all the way through, and somehow nobody was able to get on the end of it. Astonishing. Arcas. Oh, it's on target. The goalkeeper makes a good save. It was probably a little bit too easy for him in the end. Worrell wins the header. Come on, Safweet, you've got that. You've got that. Oh, he hasn't got it. Cross goes in, header, and it goes wide. But the game is opening up. Tottenham desperate for the winner. They're still on all-out attack here. If we could just get the break. That's all we need, is the break in play. Wilson's got room down this side, and he uses it well. Plays it into Arcas. Here's Hernandez, out to Centurion. Arcas! Oh, it's a weak effort on his left foot. It's a poor effort. Very, very poor from Arcas. It's a real shame. Bremer. Willems. Lunging challenge there. Arcas again in the centre of the pitch. Looks for the ball into Nyangbo. It's a good tackle by the defender. Centurion's never catching that. His legs are gone. We're going to have to make a change. We've got lots of players that their legs have gone. Hlošek not in the best of form, but I'm going to risk it. I guess we'll go for Malejo on the other side and just hope that we can get a winner in this final 5 minutes. The last two substitutions for us have been made. Pressing them, pressing them, pressing them. Oh, very nearly. Very, very nearly. You feel like a goal is coming, but for who, we do not know. Well, it could be Tottenham after that pass. Oh, Arcas win the... Oh, goodness me. Hernandez is in space. So's Nyangbo. Oh, come on. Give me one good touch. Give me one good touch. It's all I want. It ends 0-0. It will go to extra time. We've grown into this match, but I fear if it goes to penalties, there's only going to be one winner, and they're not wearing red. Arcas. Nyangbo, he scored! Nyangbo has scored what could be a very important goal for Nottingham Forest in their search for their first European silverware in this century. Simple ball from Arcas. Nyangbo took the control. I thought he'd taken one touch too many, but he powered it past the goalkeeper. And oh ye of little faith, and I include myself in that, Nyangbo may have finally come good. But now it's all about keeping what we have. If we were to concede, Tottenham would go through. "1-1 is not good enough for us. Williams keeps it in, knocks it long. Bremer's underneath it. Good header from him to keep possession of the ball in Tottenham's hands. It comes loose. And Ndombele forward to Maguire. Lo Celso, Klošek chasing after him. It's in the box. Williams heads it back. It's down to Lamela. And Newbold makes what could be a vital save for Nottingham Forest. Klošek in lots of space on this left-hand side. There's no one near him. Hernandez off the post. Oh my goodness me. And that's the first half come to an end. I was actually looking for Malejo, who was arriving in the box late. But the pass went straight to the feet of Hernandez. And all he could do was hit the post. Well, we've got absolutely nothing left in our legs whatsoever at the back. We're going to have to hope that we can rely on the midfield to do a job for us. As Tottenham get the kick off, they're shooting left to right in this half. Klošek, come on boy, get the ball. Yes. Oh no, he's lost it. Lamela now with the ball. Klošek chasing back, trying to win it back again. And he has done. Well done, Klošek. And away we come. Arcas, centre of the pitch. Hernandez chasing after it like a madman. And Zafuik does the sensible thing and just puts it out of play for a throw-in so that his team can regroup. That's good from Malejo. Oh my goodness me, Arcas. That's not the run. It's not the run, my boy. Arcas. Hernandez. Back to Arcas. Out to Williams if he can keep it in. He can't, unfortunately. That's a brilliant tackle from Arcas. The steal in that tackle was amazing. Hernandez. Oh, Nyangbo! 2-0 to Forest, and they're going through to the semi-finals. Surely, with only 3 minutes and change left in this game. And it was all thanks to this amazing tackle from Arcas. Who would have thought that he had that kind of tackle in his locker? Hernandez with the shot spilled by the goalkeeper. And Nyangbo applying the simplest of finishes to double his tally on the night. And Forest's tally as well. We're going to a semi-final, boys. Unless things go horribly wrong for us, which could still happen. Bremer's underneath it. Big old header. Have some of that, he says, in Brazilian, Portuguese, whatever. It's Portuguese, isn't it, that Brazilians speak. Oh, Hernandez is through. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. He's got his goal. It's all over here at the City ground in extra time. Tottenham pushed too hard and were made to suffer for it. I was tempted to lob the keeper, but I knew that he had that in his locker to slide it past him. I trusted him, and I'm amazed, absolutely amazed, that the number 19 just let the ball into the possession of Hernandez. That is astonishing. It's 3-0. And there is the final whistle. The Tottenham players collapse to the floor in disbelief at what has happened here. Nottingham Forest, the home team on the night, knowing full well that they couldn't afford to concede a goal, have not only kept a clean sheet, but have put 3 goals past their league rivals to book a place in the semi-finals of the Europa League. Unbelievable stuff. Well, we really did grow into that game as it went on, and as soon as Tottenham went to 3 at the back, it really did open things up for us. The ratings are, as always, absolutely appalling. Hadji only getting a 4.5, Nyangbo with a 7.5 and Hernandez with a 7. Those two are understandable, but Hadji, I mean, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? So there we go. Let's have a look at the other results. And we can see that Borussia Dortmund, Olympiacos and Liverpool are the other teams to make it to the quarter-finals of the Europa League. Who do we have in the semi-finals? That is, of course, the big question on everyone's lips. Well, we shall answer that right now, and I already know because I just saw their badge. It's Borussia Dortmund, and we have history with them, don't we? Yes, we do. Well, that is comforting that we have a team like Borussia Dortmund in the semi-finals. We're not going to be coming back for that game. Instead, I think we'll come back for West Ham next time, and then we can play Borussia Dortmund in the 2 games at the end of the week with highlights from Chelsea in between. That's going to do us for another episode. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time when we take on the Hammers at the City Ground. Take care. Bye-bye.